People Tree very much pioneered this area of ethical fashion, fair trade fashion and organic cotton. But 5 years ago, people laughed at us. What we've tried to do is to build strength within the movement of ethical fashion labels by running shows together. What's really exciting is that during these last 2 years that it's really captured the imagination both of the public and the media have really put a lot of backing into what ethical fashion is. So this is design, this is the kind of engine of what we're doing with in terms of producer support. So, looking at what traditional skills we can work with and how we can build those skills into products. So, you might take something really, really traditional like some embroidery from a women's group in Bangladesh and then put an accent onto a little skirt like this. This is using hand-woven silk. Cotton from Bangladesh. The whole purpose of fair trade fashion is to really use it as a tool for poverty alleviation. So working with refugee communities, with subsistence farmers, indigenous people, and using the making of a product to promote livelihoods and also community development. That is better, isn't it? Because it was slipping off the shoulder, wasn't it? So that could become the new 8. Yeah. And then that's the bias. Do you want to turn around again? Yeah, that's lovely. Typically, we would go to meet a group, we would look at what their work is in terms of working with a weaving community, whether they have social programs to support schools or women's rights. We'd look at the traditional skill levels, whether we could take some of those traditional skills, develop new fabrics, for example, using hand weaving, taking traditional embroidery, how could we make those more contemporary for the British market or the European market, and then really helping in terms of meeting environmental criteria throughout the production supply chain. Well, what's really exciting about London Fashion Week and Aesthetica's first anniversary is that the People Tree will be there, will be running and showing a beautiful designer collaboration that is put together with 3 really high-profile designers. There's Takun Boraksu and Richard Nicol, who have been really, really excited to work with People Tree. And, designers who really want to make a difference in terms of poverty alleviation and environmental textiles and come to People Tree because they know about the integrity of our supply chain and our work with small-scale producer groups. So we'll be showing the Takun collection. This is a fair trade collection using hand-woven fabrics. These are from Nashindi in Bangladesh, where People Tree brought 200 people back to the hand looms after they'd lost their jobs to power looms. There are these pretty little dresses. Again, this is Takun. This is working with silk and block printing from Gujarat, sewn in the Fair Trade Project in Mumbai and Bombay. What we'd like to see at People Tree is something like the company bill going through, where directors of fashion businesses are actually held criminally liable for their overseas operations in the developing world. There is a large part of People Tree's base that is really, really excited about the idea of reviving traditional skills and buying something really unique and exclusive. But, straightforwardly, people want to buy something that they'll look great in, and they want to be sure that the product's being made and supplied to them in a way that's made with respect to people and the planet.